I think they're yet to update the names. We have two new players. Okay, this is the premier round, and you asked, and it has been given. And we've responded. Now, this is the live stream for the other division, which is the premier division, and we are seeing two new players here shown on the live stream. Their names will be updated pretty soon before the game starts. All right. So here we have Oloro Opeyemi and we have Peter Moses. Okay, I think I've watched some of their games before, especially Mr. Oloro, and I must say I like the way he plays. It's quite very tactical and is a very skilled player. And I'm curious to see what this game would be. So they are going to start very soon. So stay tuned and don't miss the dial. Okay, we see Olora starting the game, and the time goes on. We see DLEIBE on his rack. R. All right. Moving really quickly. His top choice would be to play Build, BIRLED, for 24 points, leaving E. It could also play Build, which is BIELD for 22 points, or Belide for 24 points, leaving R. So you might want to play out here, leaving just one or two tiles. So let's see what it comes up with. Okay, I see he's taking his time on this one. Yet to make a move. Or is he fishing for a bingo? Okay, I'm particularly curious as to why this round is taking almost 3 minutes. Interesting. I'm seeing a move of Bell, Bel, leaving Dihre. All right, and that has been committed for 10 points. Back to Moses. We have Igliaen. Okay, what is Aven? There's no bingo, but I'm saying it could either exchange the I or it could play that for fewer points. Maybe hooking it to the B for buy for 5 points. Or okay, I think that's what we're saying. Okay, buy has been committed for 5 points. Moving on to Oloro, we have BDRE. Okay, I think we're seeing a bingo coming through. All right, I'm seeing finders. Interesting. Um, Spidey senses, I must say, from Olora, because the other time I thought it was going to probably play out, but he instead opted for Bell. He knows what he wants, and the bag favored him with what he was looking for. Now he's able to bingo with finders. Okay, friends. But I think he played finders. Yeah, he played finders. Yeah, and finders has been committed for 77 points. That is the first bingo of our game. Moving on to Moses. Okay. I see Yealing. All right. Back to back bingo that we're seeing here. Yielding. Yielding for 76 points by Moses. Moving on to Oloro, he has a rack of AANCGQ. Mm, now it can play. I don't think, except he's planning on dumping the jaw. It might play key to the eye of Yilin instead for 22 points, or king adding the end for 27 points. It could also play Anga, Anga. But I think we're saying something different. It's playing Cyan, Caing. All right. It's playing Cyan for 13 points, leaving AQ. Moving on, we have the players are playing pretty fast. I can see Wino down from Moses. And Wino for 24 points has been committed. Now we have QADT, EEOE. Now it might choose to play is Q to the key of healing, which is exactly what we're saying for 22 points. Moving on, we have O Hi Har Har ASM for Moses. And Looking through the E of finders, I think he has a bingo, which is exactly what we're saying here. Amores is coming down for 66 points. Nice find. That was very fast. Moving on to Oloro, he has a rack of XEOEADT. His options here could be you could play XO just below Yilin for 36 points, leaving ADET. You might also play Detox through the D of Finders for 34 points, or Exode. Or Exode will be opening the triple triple if you place that on top of the Amores with the E hooking the R of Amores. But I don't think you would want to go for that. So his options might likely be Detox or EXO, or even Oxtad, OXTERED, through the R of Amores for 30 points. Now let's see what he comes up with. I think it's amazing, even at different categories, how skillful these players really are. You know, you can't underestimate anybody. I think we might be seeing EXO or Axe. Okay, Axe can go right below Yilin for 26 points. But playing EXO at the same spot, just right under the E of Yilin, will score him better because it will be eating the triple lane. It will be eating the double word lane and scoring him about 35. But Axe, as we are seeing here, is about 26 points. And I think that has been committed. Okay. Moving on, we have TFHDAT. Okay, I think it's going for PHT. For 40 points. Wow. Moses has really been powering in this game. All right, moving on, we have DEEOET high. That's quite something. A lot of vowels here. Okay, I think we're seeing an exchange, right? Okay, no, maybe not. Is adding ED to X. To form X for 32 points. All right, moving on to Moses. We have UFDATEV. Now, his choices here might be to play, it might be considering Fort, FAUT above Amores for 29 points, or Field at the same spot above Amores for 32 points, leaving ATV. And is going for the top choice of Field. Okay, we're saying few there, and it has been committed for 32 points. Moving back to Mr. Oloro, we have ITE. Okay, I think we had an exchange. Now the timer is back to Moses. We see OATVMLZ. I think looking at this right, it can play something coming down from the G of yielding, like GATVOL, GATVO, leaving MZ for 33 points. Yeah, that would be his top choice for this move, for this turn. It can also play LEV to the FA of Amores, hooking the V to the FA for about 16 points. And another sneaky move, just below the PYA, you could add T to that, and then moving on, add L. So not only is they playing, okay, I don't think we'll be seeing that though, but that is another move that is hard to find. And that would have scored him about 25 points. But I think we might be seeing that. All right. That it is for Mr. Moses for 27 points. Immediately we're seeing INT, and I think there's a bingo coming down. Entwine. All right. Amazing find from Oloro. Entwine has been committed for 73 points. Moving on, we have AHOTVMLL. Now, the last optimal choice for Mr. Moses would have been to play the GAT roll from the G, and that would have ultimately blocked this entwine move from Oloro. So now he has a rack of MAOTMLR. From the E of entwine, it could play Vamal coming down for 38 points, leaving OT. It could also play Vela at the same spot, leaving MOT for 32 points. Now, another option might be to play Atom just right above Entwine for 31 points, leaving LRV. Okay, I think we might be seeing. Okay, we're seeing something different. We're seeing Vellum. Okay, Vellum it is. Are we getting a challenge here? Okay, I think we had a challenge. And immediately I see venue at the same spot. All right, guys. Vellum is a pony, and it was challenge off the board. Now we are seeing venue played by Oloro. Okay, vomit was played by Moses. Vomit for 28 points, and as we can see here, we have the first blank of the game picked up by Oloro. He's having Ludute blank. Right, I think might have a bingo here. It's looking like that, but I'm not quite sure. I don't see any, but otherwise you could play eluded from the E of X. It could play eluded for 33 points. Or at the same spot, it could play Teledu, Teledu, for 31 points, leaving you blank. But I think we're getting Teledu. I think we're getting Teledu. Oh, interesting. We're getting Utu. UTU. All right. That was a miss. Utu has been committed for 11 points. Immediately, I see Moses playing Ape. Ape by Moses for 39 points. All right, moving on. Interestingly, Olora split the second blank. So I think we might be getting a bingo, but looking at this board, it's quite constrained. I'm not sure where you might want to bingo on this board. Well, having that two blank right now would want to you might want to play, you might want to open up the board just to in hopes to play bingo in his next round. Because right now I don't see anywhere exactly what I thought it would do. So he's playing Blow for 27 points, leaving DER double blank. All right. Okay, he's yet to commit though. But on Moses Rag, I can see a bunch of high, RRO, high hell. I don't think that is what is he would want on his rack right now. But immediately I see Vril coming down. Vril for 21 points, leaving EOI her. Now I think Olora picked O. Trying to see the next track. Okay, he picked J-O to his previous rap. Interestingly, he has eight letter bingo of Joyrider from the R. Okay, I might be wrong. The R is not exposed in such a way that it can be played. Yeah, it's not exposed. If that R was properly placed well, it would have been able to play Joyrider with what is having to the R of Vero. Okay, he played Real. Interesting. Because if he had played Vel, V high R Hell, he would have been able to make his move of Joyrider down there for 88 points. Nice Spidey sense from Moses. Okay, I think it's going for Jow right now. Jow for 26 points, leaving DRE blank blank. Back to Moses, I see AIERTHO. Now you could play AH to the T to the end of intertwine coming down. Yeah, you could play that for 32 points. That's quite sneaky to find, but if you can just place the AH right there, you would be able to score 32 points. Or I think we're getting, oh my god, I thought I was about to see another bingo. All right, you're seeing Echo, and I think this move is particularly very defensive from Moses. Interesting. All right, Echo it is for 11 points. Wow, these players are really busting my head. Now, Oloro is still left with the two blanks, and he has DSORE. What do you guys think? Do you think you will still be able to bingo with what's having and looking at the board? Because it's trailing right now with about almost 90 something points, and him bingoing right now would actually give him a chance in this game to actually win. Oh my god. It just exposes blank and it's taking it back. Okay, let's see what's about to happen. Guys, what's happening here? Is this are we going to see are we going to see a bingo? This is looking like one. It's cooking. Oh wow, it's taking it back. think he might be under time pressure too, because he has 2 minutes left on his rock, on his time. Hmm. I'm saying OERS. Guys, what is this I'm saying? OERS blank blank B. Okay, let's see what the designated blanks are. Because I'm not familiar with this word. Immediately we're getting a challenge. Can we get to see the challenge, please? Because I'm yet to see the word itself. Guys, I'm not sure what just happened, but I think that word is valid. Wow, this is crazy. That took an interesting turn. Okay, so I'm guessing here that the word is oystered. OERSTED. Wow, this is crazy. So the blank is T and E, and we got a challenge that is plus 10. So that word was 77 points. Interesting turn of events. Immediately we're seeing kegs come down from Moses. Wow, I'm still shocked by that one. Kegs for 44 points. Oh, I see the players reconciling. I think that's the end of the game. This one is particularly interesting to me because I really like this Oystead move. You know, the way he was able to spot the word. It took his time and he was eventually able to spot the word. And I know having that balance at that point was very crucial, even though it didn't win this game, but that move was very epic to me. Really, really epic. And big ups to both players. For this round, Moses won with 386 points and Oloro with 295 points. Interesting. Really, really interesting round. I really enjoyed this one. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for round 14. We'll be showing more of the premier round and make sure you don't miss the dial. Thank you very much.